Hi, I'm Carrie Ananaba, a judge on Dancing with the Stars. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to have fun.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ananaba.
Hi, I'm Elaine Welteroth.
Hi, I'm Amanda Klutz.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Underwood. And we're the cast of The Talk, and we are going to play How Well Do You Know Your Co-Star with Marie Claire.
In 2009, I appeared on a Disney sitcom in which my character got knocked out of a window by the star of the show. Who was it that knocked me out that window? A, Miley Cyrus, B, Selena Gomez, or C, Zendaya?
I'm going to go with Miley Cyrus.
I think Miley Cyrus.
I'm going to go with Zendaya.
It was Miley Cyrus.
Yeah!
3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, ho, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, ho. So, I love it. You got it?
It was Miley Cyrus. I played her choreographer, Tina, and we did this little thing, and then I jumped out, I fell out the window, and I ended up in like a full body cast. It was one of the funniest things I've ever done. At first, they didn't want me to do my own stunt. So they had a stunt double, but then I jumped out the window anyway because I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it, even after they filmed the stunt double doing it.
Where did I meet my new husband, Jonathan? A, a birthday party, B, school, or C, church?
It's either church or school.
It is church or school, but I think it's church.
I'm going to say it's church.
I'm going to say school.
Church. Our moms have been in the same church choir since we were kids. They stand next to each other in church. To this day, they say that it was between them and Jesus, and they made this happen. They manifested this love between their babies. It's so cheesy. We're like, it's really not about you guys, but they'd like to think it was. And then we ended up getting married on Mother's Day. So we just gave it to them. We're like,
the first Broadway show I ever performed in was a jukebox musical using the songs of which artist? A, The Beach Boys, B, Elvis Presley, C, Carole King.
Now, I'm going to guess first, and I'm going to guess Carole King.
Elvis Presley.
Beach Boys.
Okay.
Ta-da! The Beach Boys!
Yay!
You guys,
Yay!
here's the greatest story about this. It's so crazy. I grew up on the Beach Boys music. My dad had a vinyl collection that I wish I owned now. And he had every vinyl of the Beach Boys and he played it all the time. Mm-hmm. And my first Broadway show it's called Good Vibrations to the Beach Boys music. The opening number was a dance solo, me dancing to Fun, Fun, Fun.
No.
It was. And I played the bikini girl. My costumes were bikinis, which was a whole nother story. But luckily I was 22 years old and it was the opening number to Fun, Fun, Fun. Isn't that the craziest? Isn't
it? It comes full circle. When I first started doing stand-up comedy, I was known for bringing what on stage? A drink, B, a purse, C, a fan.
A drink. A purse.
I'm going to say a fan.
Okay, now here's the problem. These are in the right order. A fan is what I bring up now because of hot flashes. A drink, because I drank on the stage. But the true and correct answer is a purse. A purse. A purse. And the reason I started to carry my purse is when I first taped Def Comedy Jam, it was more of a security blanket for me. And I wanted to be able to do my set and good night, everybody, and walk out and get in the car. And so they took my purse from me. The stage manager said, I'll take your purse now. And I was like, no, but I was too green in the business to say, no, I want to keep my purse. And it became a signature.
When I was a fly girl on In Living Color, which of these famous ladies was our choreographer? Debbie Allen, Rosie Perez, or Paula Abdul?
I'm torn between Debbie Allen or Paula Abdul. I'm going to go with Debbie Allen.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Rosie Perez.
I'm with Amanda. I'm between those two, so I'll go with Debbie Allen. Oh, wait,
okay.
I mean Paula Abdul, because Amanda said Debbie Allen, so Paula Abdul.
Oh, okay. Well, you're wrong.
Dang!
Even though you switched it. Okay, so it's Rosie Perez.
Yay!
Really? Gosh. Actually, when I started in the Fly Girls, the original cast, we had a different choreographer named Carla Earl, and then they replaced her with Rosie Perez. And once Rosie Perez came in, that totally changed the style of the way we danced. she had no like classical training or any choreography background really. She just kind of came in and had these really fresh ideas. We would go like, what's this move? She's like, I don't know the name, but just do it like this. And it was just kind of fun, and it was an awesome time to be on that show.
I grew up on that show. I used to call myself Fly Girl E.
Mini Fly Girl E.
In 2018, I co-wrote and cameoed in an episode of which television sitcom? A, One Day at a Time, B, Grownish, C, Blackish, or D, The Last OG?
Blackish.
Blackish.
I'm gonna go with the crew and go Blackish.
It was Grownish.
Oh!
Oh!
I knew it was one of the issues. I knew it was one of the issues. I just didn't know which ish it was.
I actually was in a cameo on Blackish, but with Grownish, I actually got to co-write an episode, and it came about in kind of a cool way. At the time, I was the editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue. We had shot Yara Shahidi for the cover, and we got this really, big idea to do an integration with the show where maybe Yara's character Zoe would be an intern at Teen Vogue. And so we pitched it to the creator of Blackish and Grownish, Kenya Barris, over dinner. And he loved the idea. And he also loved it so much. He was like, we want to do it. We're going to start writing this right away. And we want you to play yourself as the editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue as Zoe's boss. And I was like, oh my God, but I'm not an actor. Like, what? And then I actually was able to parlay it because I've always dreamed of, dabbling in TV writing. And so I asked if I could write on the show, and he was like, absolutely. So I got the chance to moonlight as a TV writer for a week in the writer's room for Grownish and write an episode. And it was such a cool experience. It was such a cool experience.
Don't embarrass me or this office. I can do that all by myself.
You guys are going to get this question right away. I was a member of which of these legendary dance companies? New York City Ballet, the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, or the Radio City Rockettes?
Radio City Rocket.
Yeah, you're a rocket. Hey, but shout out to Alvin Ailey. If you was, remember, you might well go ahead and say it, claim it.
I wish I could dance like Alvin Ailey, but no, I cannot.
What character did I play in the movie Beauty Shop? Did I play A, Ida? Did I play B, Gina Norris? Or did I play C, Catfish Rita?
Did you play Catfish Rita?
That's what I was going to guess.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Catfish Rita.
You are all absolutely right. I played Catfish Rita, who sold the soul food in a cart. One of my first major films.
How many grams of fat would you say are in a plate of your greens?
Babe, my greens is all fat.
And I will tell you this story that nobody knows. I heard in the breakdown, it said Cheryl Underwood type.
No way, that's cool.
And I was like,
for you. It was written for you. You inspired the role. It was written for you.
And I sure did fight to get it.
Yay! This was so fun. I love this. I can play this easily another hour.
Next time you guys come over and we do our little gathering, we should play these games.
I know.
Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to Marie Claire and check out The Talk every day on CBS. Bye, guys.